Zero, do you have a goal here?
Do to make it at least 6 months.
Without WoW?
Yes.
Proud of you, by the way. You did a good thing.
Now I'm playing the dog water that is DC Universe Online, but at least it's fun. It's free. Look, it's free. Okay?
It'd pretty much have to be, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What happened to Tom Clancy's The Division Part 2?
I got bored.
Yeah.
You can only bullet sponge so much before you just can't bullet sponge anymore.
Yeah, I know what that's like.
Heresy.
No, it's true. He's right. The only reason I played that game for so goddamn long was because I was hanging out with Frelly and Omega and GT and yeah, I was having a fun time just shooting the shit while we did the same things over and over and over again.
Is that why we played Warframe so long?
Yeah, well, yeah. There was definitely an element to that. Absolutely.
Okay.
But Warframe also had way more stuff to do in it than a Division game ever has.
I'll take your word for it, but I believe you.
Yeah, there's ton. I mean, like, what's the Division's equivalent of Railjack? Nothing. They got nothing.
Not a thing.
What about Cetus? What about Fortuna? Yeah, they got nothing. Duvari Paradox? Pfft, forget about it. Anyway, I hope Omega's okay. I got sick, so I'm sick right now.
I'm sorry.
It's not fun. It's alright. It's a head cold. So nothing's happening except for my head feels like a frisbee and I need to blow my nose every 5 minutes. Apart from that, and I got a sore throat because everything's inflamed. Hi, Omega.
And you have it sounds like I don't know where I was going with that, and I was attempting to go somewhere with it, but I failed. So I'm just gonna shut up now.
My terrible nasally drone is less, or is more terrible. Yeah.
I was gonna say gravelly. You kind of got the Geralt treatment for your voice.
Yeah, sometimes that does happen when you get sick and you get the really deep voice and it sounds really badass. Yeah.
Yeah, my voice does the same thing. Although my struggle today is the fact that I got, and you can probably hear me lisp every so often, is the fact that I got plastic braces today. So I'm dealing with the added fun of there's extra shit in my mouth and I don't know what to do with it.
Giggity.
Yeah, I wish it was the fun, happy kind.
How's that? I've never had braces. What's it like?
I don't know, but I'm terribly overstimulated and I'm not sure I like it.
I know
can you still like drink hard alcohol with I don't see why you couldn't, but
they don't recommend drinking things with high sugar with them in because they can get stuck underneath the plastic because it's actually like literal like mold. They take molds of your teeth and then they put on little attachments on certain teeth and then it clicks all in place. So you actually have to take them out to eat.
that is something.
Yeah, I didn't get the normal metal braces like you've used to be the thing. So
Well, between that, oh yeah, Omega, did you read that Zero has given up WoW for Lent?
Yeah, I saw that.
That he was proud of me, and that's all I've ever wanted. It's all I've ever wanted is for Omega to be proud of me, and I'm not being facetious.
Oh, it's good. It's good. We're all. It's a good job. Good job, Zero. I know I have something for this.
Oh, yay!
There you go. Zero's trying to make it 6 months without playing WoW, and Masami suggested that we put a countdown in the scroll. The scroll. No pressure, Zero. No pressure.
Okay. No press.
I'm definitely not watching you play DC Zero online. Sorry.
Nope, that's fine. I understand. It's not for everybody.
Whatever the hell it's called. Yeah, alright. Here, Timberborn, that's way better. So yeah, it's been a delightfully exciting week. Lots of stuff has happened. That's it. That's the whole podcast. Good night, everybody.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I had low energy. It was a pretty brutal day at work today.
Oh, that's fine. I'm low energy because I got a head cold. So yeah, what's up with your brutal day at work? It's that time of year again, isn't it? Everybody's doing their panic shopping.
Yep. I had quite a lot of mail and packages and all sorts of whatnots to deliver today.
Oh, that's a lot of fun. But hey, you know, you should be glad and happy and positive because you're helping make the little children's Christmas something, I don't know. You're supporting some parents' lies about how Santa Claus exists, so you should be happy about that. Oh, by the way, spoilers, everyone. There's no Santa Claus.
Apologies to any children listening.
Doc, what have you done?
Oh, we're such assholes. Oh, me, it's just me. Yeah, it's just me. Oh. So, yeah, Zero, I told you about that YouTube channel with David Attenborough where he does the Warhammer 40k stuff.
Yeah.
Apparently, David Attenborough is not really happy about how people have cloned his voice and are using it for AI speech models. Which is, I mean, it's his voice. This is his right. And if he doesn't want people making Warhammer 40k documentaries using David Attenbot, then...
Oh, that's amazing.
What?
Has somebody done that?
What, David
I would listen to all of the lore.
No, yeah, that's what I told you about last week. I was just like, yeah, there is a YouTube... I didn't give you the YouTube channel, that's my bad. But yeah, there is. There's this dude.
You mean I've been listening to Luton and this whole time I could have been listening to David Attenborough? Doc, you're a dick.
Luton, Luton's
all right.
He's got
Luton's all right.
Yeah, it's not the best. It's not the greatest narrative voice. But you know, I've heard much worse. And
oh yeah.
No, Luton's biggest problem is that he does the run-on sentences. Honestly, if I could give him one note, it's use fewer commas and more periods. I should add him on Twitter. He's one of the many billions of people who follow us. I forgot all about... Do you guys remember back in 2003, Tim Honks warned fans about using AI models of his likeness without consent? Because there was an online advert for a dental plan that was using Tim Honks to advertise it.
That's hilarious.
And then, oh yeah, and then everybody remembers how Scarlett Johansson got mildly pissed off that ChatGPT's Sky voice was her voice. She was just like, no, Sam Altman, I did not give you permission to do that. And OpenAI I remember at that time, Altman came out and made a statement, and it was just like, no, it's not your voice. It sounds a lot like you, but it's not really you. And then the whole thing got taken down, and nobody ever talked about it again. Not replaced, just taken down.
I don't know what you're talking about, looks away sharply.
So yeah, Sir David Attenborough, profoundly disturbed by AI clones of his voice. I get it. If you're, if you're saying really, like, messed up shit and you're using Sir David Attenborough's voice to legitimize it or make it sound like it's legit, yeah, dick move. There is nothing wrong with David Attenborough narrating Warhammer 40k lore. I should contact him about that specifically. Just be like, hey, please?
Can you do this, please? It'll make me feel better about myself.
Yeah, can we just get you in the booth for like 12 hours and you can do a reading of the Unification Wars?
Oh my god, the Horus Heresy.
before that, you gotta do the Unification, or you could do the Age of Strife and the Unification Wars, and then the First Crusade, and then the Horus Heresy. Yeah, definitely.
All of it. I just want him to read all of it.
Oh, those silly guys. But anyway, yeah, that was too bad. There was another article about PS5 Pro is currently the most powerful gaming console, but there are issues reported by players.
Yeah, apparently EA. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm trying to choke on my own spit and my nipples are getting hard. This is weird.
At the same time?
At the same time. It's almost like I unlocked a new kink. Wait a minute.
Masami, write this down.
Masami.
Zero unlocked, new kink. Check.
Choking on own spit while nipples get hard.
No,
I'm sure the internet already had that.
I should never doubt you. You're one step ahead of the game.
But no, EA's games are apparently underperforming on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Giant ripoff. But yeah. So, but you know what? PoE 2 is going to play on it. So that's fun.
I'm just going to ignore that outright.
Yep,
so,
please do.
They say in this article the most common is a shimmering effect, reflections on walls, possibly caused by the PS5 Pro's upscaling feature, which they call PSSR. It's proprietary, even though it's upscaling and everybody does it.
They call it Pisser?
Pisser. You're right. So because of Pisser, some EA games are not doing great. So I was going to ask Zero if this is because EA does shitty optimization or because the PS Pro 5 is broke as fuck, but the answer is the second one.
The answer is yes. Both. How did my friend put it? Both can be true? Both statements can be true at the same time?
Yeah. Why not both? Oh. And are you planning on playing the Final Fantasy 14 for mobile?
I am not. I haven't played a Final Fantasy game since Final Fantasy 8. I tried to play Final Fantasy. What's the online one? 15?
Oh yeah, the latest 14. One. It's one of those.
Yeah, 14. 14 is the online version.
That's not the right one. Wait a minute. I got it somewhere here.
It's definitely one or the other.
That's it.
There you go. But yeah, I tried to play the online game and it depressed me because the amount of cat girls running around that game is to say disturbing is an understatement.
So I found this show. I found this anime called Nikopara. Wait, I'm gonna throw it up here. Right here. I saw the first episode of it, and I didn't understand what the fuck I was watching. It is an anime about a cat girl bistro. So it's just like it's a sweets shop in Japan run by this dude who has a harem of cat girls that work. They all have maid outfits on, and it is one of the most obscenely, disturbingly hilarious things that I've watched, and I have no interest in pursuing it. But yeah,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
you said cat girls, so that's where my head went. You could do that in Final Fantasy 15?
You're not. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, cat girls are definitely a thing. It's weird.
They got the
And
headset?
it's extremely off-putting.
Why is that headgear in the game at all?
It's not a headgear. There are actual cat people.
Oh.
Yeah. And bunny people. It's fucking weird.
Do they have maid outfits?
Yes, they do. And again, it's weird. Look, the Church of Chonkwij does not kink shame. However, whatever the fuck that is wrong, immoral, and a slight against
3,
God.
4.
We don't kink shame here. We kink ask why.
Yes, that is perfect.
.net. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm going to Rule 34 real quick.
Why is he going to Rule 34? Not like else?
Final Fantasy.
He's actually
I'll just say
doing it.
15.
Oh god.
Check your blacklist. We now automatically omit terms from your search when they have any tag there. I don't have a blacklist. I'm not even logged in. I mean, I don't have an account here.
Oh god. The things we learn. The things that we no, not even the things that we learn because we already knew it. The things that we reaffirm.
Yeah. DrNiggle has a fucking Pornhub account. I have 5 followers.
I don't because Virginia doesn't allow porn.
Oh yeah.
Get a VPN.
Yeah, Masami's right. Get a fucking VPN. Wait, how long have you been on the internet here?
Money.
You can get free VPNs. They're not good for privacy. They're just good for porn. Man, oh man. Also, Masami, my fists are on my hips right now while I look at you. Foundry is only 20% off. It's $40 instead of $50. I was hoping it would go down to at least 30, maybe 25.
Listen, just because they've done deep discounts in the past doesn't necessarily mean they're doing it in the future, but hey, it's at least something.
What a shitty Black Friday sale for Foundry VTT. Everyone should still get it. It's a fantastic application. And it was worth waiting. Yeah, Masami told me that I should wait for Black Friday because they always go on sale. It was worth waiting. I mean, $10 is $10. That's a 6-pack of beer. Alright, and what's going on in Timberborn? This looks like a new city.
Yep, it's my first playthrough with the Iron Teeth faction.
Huh?
So I'm learning a new faction of beavers.
Do they eat iron?
No, but their foods are all different. The other, before I was making, carrots and, chestnuts and potatoes. For these ones, I got kohlrabi, cassava, soybeans, canola, corn, and egg.
You can get a little canola oil going. Ah.
Yeah, these guys are a bit more industrial focused. So supposedly. I don't know. Different flavor. You make new ones with these little breeding pods.
Oh,
Oh. Hello. Doc, new rule
why?
34 for you. Breeding pods.
No, that's definitely a thing. It's just I haven't associated that with actual beavers. You know, like the animals.
I'm glad you made that distinction, Doc. Thank you for that.
It's what I do.
Just so you know that did not fly right past me. It did not. It stopped, it said hello, and it kept sauntering on by.
So I've been out of action for a couple days, and when I'm not sleeping, I've been browsing social media, and I am happy to say that there's a marked increase in the number of Stargate SG-1 references that I've been seeing, and that makes me happy.
Is that not because as soon as you started increasing your viewing of said content, it started feeding you more content over the intervening time period?
Oh, no, I do. I actually have this thing where I got a tablet, I got a phone, and I got 3 computers. So what I do, just to be an asshole, is I have a different account for YouTube or Google or whatever on each of those, and I sort of switch things up where, like, if I want to watch Stargate, I use one device, and if I want to watch Star Trek, I use another device. Just to fuck with the analytic machine. And they're all running VPNs, so you can't exactly track me through an IP. And none of the accounts are linked by a phone number or a common email address, so I'm not sure how you would distinguish them.
Doc is the Matrix at this point.
I'm just an asshole. I'm just like dicking with Google.
Well, of course, because why wouldn't you?
Does Google enjoy it?
I don't know. They haven't. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. There's a wooden beaver fetus on our screen now. That's what you were doing this whole time.
Yeah, I was trying to get inside the pod. So there's little baby beaver floating around.
Now why? Why the breeding pod?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm sure there's lore somewhere.
Can't you just have... Do beavers have more than one baby at a time?
No, beavers are mammals, I believe.
Excuse me.
Or they fall into the mammalic.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
you're
but
right.
like that
that.
But you know, dogs are
doesn't
mammals.
answer whether or not they have multiple babies.
Yeah, dogs and cats have litters.
Well, that's mammals too.
I could ask Siri. She knows the answer.
One litter. No, they have litters, and they can be anywhere from 1 to 8 baby beavers.
Oh God, that's a lot of beavers.
Well, they're so darn cute. Except baby beavers. Baby beaver.
Last time I saw that much beavers in a room with 4 of my exes. Heyo.
Just gonna let that one go right by.
Don't ask me why 4 of my exes were in the same room.
I'm not gonna.
You won't like that answer.
I believe you.
Clearly, they were conspiring against you, Zero.
Always. The government does that anyway. Why wouldn't everyday normal people?
I suppose we conspired against you. I waited until you were listening to give Doc the ticker idea.
Yeah. Well, you know what? At least you conspire to my face.
Yeah, friends don't conspire behind their own friends' back. They do it right in front of them. That's true. True words have never been said. So Zero, which presidential administration did this happen under?
Obama. First Obama.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so Obama got them together and just like, we've got to get Zero in a room with the 4 of you, so you can tell him all about Yeah, so what did they do? They sat down and they started telling each other trading
Oh no,
stories.
it was
Trading stories
legitimately
about
it was a high school dance.
how. Oh god,
But what's funny is
I
all
forgot.
4 of my exes went to different schools.
I forgot when Zero was in high school. He slayed Mad Puss.
No, absolutely not. I did not. I was on the wrestling team. I did not.
You ask each one of those ladies what it was like being with Zero, and they all give you the same response. So it's the best 30 seconds of my life.
I was even able to fold clothes afterwards. Oh god, the pop added to it.
Oh god.
Jesus.
Oh man. All right. So yeah, y'all like Baldur's Gate 3, right? Everybody liked BG3.
Yeah.
Everybody did. Who didn't? So because of its wild success, Hasbro has decided to make another Dungeons and Dragons game.
Yes, because that's what we all wanted. Hasbro to make a Dungeons and Dragons game.
CEO Chris Cox told Bloomberg that a fifth D&D game is in development. He didn't tell what it's about. He didn't say what its genre was going to be. He didn't say the studio that was making it. He just said it's in active production, and that's it. So Hasbro is they're gonna liaise with EA Games, and they are going to make a D&D game that's based around some sort of. There are sports in D&D, right? There are games that are exclusive to the Forgotten Realms or to Eberron or whatever, right? Sure.
I don't know that sports ball is a thing, but sure.
Yeah, sports ball is definitely a thing. EA Games is going to make a sports ball related D&D game. That's what I'm calling it right now. You heard it right here first.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Is it?
Yeah, as paid DLC.
I was trying when you posted that the other day. Zero posted something on Hub that was, what was it?
Quite accurate. It was a whole loaf of bread, and then bread spelled with the EA logo, and it was part of it was $30, another part was DLC, and it was $30 or $20, and then
the
it
rest
was
of it was
broken up.
microtransactions.
Yeah, microtransactions.
When you posted that, I got the one where Opera GX got blocked tweeting at EA about how selling a $70 game with microtransaction is actually bad, and then Opera GX got banned from EA's Twitter feed. But I was trying to find the one where somebody left a review on Amazon for an EA game, and they gave it 1 star, and they said, "Congratulations, EA! You have bought you've gotten 1 star from me. Additional stars can be bought for $5.99." I was like, "Yeah,
That's a good one.
that's a good fun."
That's a good one.
Hi, future lateness. Hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. Tuesday of a 3-day work week. Yay.
Technically, what is that, Thursday?
Yeah, Thanksgiving's gonna be Thursday, so I don't know. I don't think anybody works on Thanksgiving. Omega, do you get Thanksgiving off?
I do.
Okay, yeah. So there you go. It's not terrible. But the day after Thanksgiving, everybody's back to work.
Except for the lateness.
Yeah.
You know what's really annoying for me is that the way that my schedule works is there's like a rotation. So I get a different day off every week, and it just so happens that my day off this week is Thursday.
Wow.
Oh.
Somebody in human resources looked at that and was just like, "Oh yeah."
You still get like paid time for that?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
All right. Yeah. Oh, and because we were just talking about Baldur's Gate, I bet we all wondered how much money BG3 made.
Oh, I'm interested to know.
Laren
I'm
posted.
acquiring mine.
Laren posted a 249 million euro pre-tax profit for 2023, which included the August release of Baldur's Gate 3. Revenue for the
Hell
year
yeah.
hit 427 million euros.
Hell yeah.
Not bad.
Just for about 447.5 million US dollar.
I mean, good for them.
They deserve it. Yeah, they deserve it. It was a fantastic game. It's a phenomenal game. I have a hard copy that I don't know how I got, and I have the Steam version. Or, no, sorry, not the Steam version. I got it on GOG. Everybody should buy more games on GOG.
It's that time of year again where the video game awards are coming up, and people on TikTok have started posting, you know, I saw one today that kind of pissed me off a little bit. The guy was like, games of the year for the year that they were voted on, and if they were right or wrong, my opinion. And he put Spider-Man 2 should have won the year that, or last year. And I was like, bro, you just completely undid your entire list with that one statement. Like, all of it. I get that it's your opinion, but your opinion is wrong.
That's on, yeah. We're going back to fucking art school here. It's completely fine if you don't play Baldur's Gate 3, you're not a fan of BG or anything, and you don't want to play it. It's fine. It's not your jam. It's not your jam. I get it. That's okay. But please appreciate that it was a monumental undertaking, and it was done fucking pristinely. It was an excellent launch from a developer that is not known for making AAA titles.
Yeah. And
it
can we
worked.
also say that the fucking amazing side of it is that all of the patches and what could have been potential DLC content were given to the players for free.
Yeah, there was one price, and also, yeah, there's that. There's one price tag for the entire product. All the patches were free. Most of them were balance patches. There wasn't a lot of game-breaking shit for Laren to fix. There were a couple issues, but none of it was making the game unplayable or CTD or any crap like that. And the other thing I really appreciate about BG3 was that it sold physical medium. You can have an install disc for BG3, and the reason for that, Laren came out and said it quite specifically. You are buying a physical copy of the game. It's yours. If the internet goes offline tomorrow, you can still play this game. If you want to, sell it in 50 years, it's your physical copy. You can do it. It's yours. And in an age where everyone is just like, no, you should get used to not actually owning the games that you play. Laren just stuck up a giant middle finger in a suit of armor. And was like, nah, here's an install disc. Have fun. So whatever. I hope Laren has great success going forward. And I will be interested to know what their next project turns out to be.
They apparently said it's going to be something that is completely different than they've ever done before.
Cool. No, usually that's a great idea. Get away from whatever. Start a new adventure. Oh, and I didn't even realize that Conor McGregor was in Hitman. But he ain't anymore.
Okay, so here's my thought on this, and this is what they should have done: is released a patch that made him a bad guy.
made him someone in the game that you could assassinate.
Yes.
Wasn't he
I'm not
already?
saying that I want that to happen to him in real life, okay? Let me preface this. I wish no harm on anybody. But I'm talking about pixels on a screen.
Oh, so he already was. Okay, so in the mission, it's part of the Disruptor DLC pack, which gave players permanent access to the Ostentilatos. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Players are tasked with taking down the Disruptor, a mysterious multi-millionaire MMA fighter trying to make his mark within the secret of Ark Society and organization, blah, blah, blah. So he was already an assassination target in the game. You could already shoot him in the head. So yeah, no, they took Conor McGregor out of the game because this is how it should be done, by the way. He was convicted last week of rape. So, by a high court in Dublin. So he was convicted. There's no claim. There's no doubt. There's no anything. He did it, and so they took him out of the game. I think that's the whole article. Yeah, and IO Interactive has made the decision to cease collaboration with the athlete, effective immediately. Take this matter very seriously, blah, 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 blah. So, yep, there you go.
I do have to say, speaking of MMA, I did see the highlights from a fight this weekend that made me almost vomit because it was like that bad of a knockout. I forget what her name was, but she got a kick off onto a girl's head, and good lord, just iced her immediately. Did you see that, Omega?
I didn't watch the fights, but I did see that. Yeah, she got taken out on a stretcher. It was pretty bad.
That sounds like good TV.
I mean, yeah, I mean it was a hell of a knockout. And if you're watching Bloodsport, you can't be too bothered when you see that. It's kind of what you're there for, to a degree.
Bloodsport.
Basically what it is.
And then there's an article here about how Dr. Disrespect is seemingly going to stream on Rumble following YouTube demonetization. I didn't even know this guy was still a thing, honestly. I heard that he had a comeback on Twitch, and that was it.
I mean, he's been back on Twitch, or he's he's been streaming, but he's not on Twitch. I should say, but he's been back on YouTube. But YouTube has not remonetized him after he lost his monetization during the scandal. So yeah, now he's threatening to go to Rumble, which is like, you know,
Labels itself a free speech platform.
Yeah, it's one of those.
Great. Great.
It's one of those kind of.
It was one of those things that, you know, there are right-wing people on there that have said, hey, we were told that if we didn't like the rules at YouTube, that we could take our business elsewhere and create our own platform, so we did.
The gamer article here has summed up what happened because I'm behind on this. I no fucking idea what's going on with Guy Beam, I guess is his real name. Dr. Disrespect confirmed earlier this year that he was banned from Twitch for messaging a minor. So that's how he got banned from Twitch. And then he got unbanned from Twitch because, you know, whatever. Twitch it's fine. As long as Twitch looks like Twitch is doing Twitch things, then Twitch doesn't really care what you do. Which is why Alinity still has a channel. Let's see. Since then, Guy BM has lost most of his sponsorships, been demonetized on YouTube, and fired from his gaming studio. Didn't even know he had a gaming studio.
Well, he started a studio, and they were designing what was going to be the next big, competitive extraction shooter. Because that's Dr. Disrespect's whole shtick. He plays,
PUBG.
PUBG, Fortnite, COD, all Apex. He plays all of them. So he started up a studio called Midnight Society, and they were designing a new game. And yeah, he was plastered, like he was the face of the studio. He was plastered all over everything. And then this all came out, and yeah, his own studio fired him. And that was the end of that.
Yeah, and then as you guys have said, yeah, he's teased a move to Rumble, which is known for being, quote, immune to cancel culture.
You just know a place like that is filled with the best and brightest.
When your platform has, yeah, that kind of slogan, that kind of marketing attached to it, it's just like, come over to Rumble, where we're immune to cancel culture. It's that's a weird selling point. That is not a weird selling point. It's a telling selling point. I say that. Well, no, you know what our backup is. If we ever get banned from YouTube, I just take all this over to Pornhub. Does Pornhub let you stream live? I bet they do. Bet I can figure that out.
No. If we're gonna do that, we need to go on to like StreamMates or somewhere like that.
Oh, what was it? Was Bumble a streaming service?
No, but I thought Bumble was a dating app.
Yes.
Oh, same.
We're gonna stream on a dating app. Yep, that works. That tracks.
We'll find a way. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Ah, yes, OnlyFans. We could stream on OnlyFans.
I do have an OnlyFans. And it's specifically me. It's DrNiggle has an OnlyFans. It's not Chonkwij.
We would have to have a Chonkwij OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a lot of work.
And Leetness, we could put Leetness's feet pics on there.
Oh, I threatened to do that, didn't I?
No, sir. You threatened to put my feet pics up there.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I colluded with Fluffy.
And the Leetness to put my feet pics up there. And then you guys weren't going to give me any of the money. Or no, wait. I think it was you were going to give me 10% of the money.
That sounds more like it, yeah. I mean, we're doing all the work. What are you doing? Having feet? Everybody does that.
Zero. What's 10% of nothing?
Still nothing, but I would like to at least be recognized for my feet. Okay, maybe recognized is the wrong word.
Can you bend yourself?
I just let you step right into that.
Yeah, can you bend yourself into a position where you have your foot right next to your face? Because if you can do that and take a picture of it, yeah, definitely we'll put that up there.
My nuts will be showing, but yes, I could do it.
That's fun. Well, you know, framing.
OnlyFans.
Oh my god. Oh, and then
As long as the people don't mind seeing the tic-tac bouncing back and forth on the two golf balls, we're okay.
Oh god, no. That's why everybody comes.
That's a double entendre. I'm actually kind of pissed off. I didn't think of it.
Anyway, the story that I wanted to talk about, the Associated Press talked about this. There was a shoe thief at a Japanese kindergarten, and over a few days, the just because the Japanese are so goddamn civilized, your outdoor shoes are different from your indoor shoes. So when the children come to school, they take their shoes off, they put them in the cubby, and then they swap them out for smaller, lighter paper shoes, and that's what they wear around. The paper shoes were disappearing over the course of a week, and authorities, because this is Japan, the authorities were really concerned that there might be a deranged individual stealing children's shoes. So they set up a hidden camera at the place where the shoes are stored, and the surveillance footage is actually on screen right now. They caught a weasel breaking in and stealing paper shoes in possibly what is the most a goddamn adorable crime I have seen all year.
That's amazing.
A weasel.
So the Tokyo police got involved in this, and the school administration was involved in this, and they had the hidden cameras all ready to go, and they were ready to bust some pervert, and it turned out to be a weasel, and everybody was relieved, and they laughed, and they showed the kids the video, and the kids absolutely loved it because weasels are pretty goddamn cute. Just look at him. He's in the video. He's so happy. It's like, oh boy, another shoe.
Well, clearly they couldn't weasel their way out of it.
Acceptable.
There. I exerted myself getting to that button. That's the one that you get.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. I have to make sure my ticker stays at 0.
Oh, wait. Oh, wait. I gotta go to scroll. Wait, since Fluffy shit posted, since Zero played WoW, since Lateness was on a podcast. Yeah, okay, you're at 0. Yep, alright. We're good. Everything's good.
The world is right again.
Oh, good times. Has anyone ever discovered their property being stolen by an animal?
Yes.
Squirrels
I
and
live
the
in the
bird feeder
south.
don't
We have
count.
bears. We have bears,
Ooh.
raccoons, possums.
Oh, that's right. The bears. I
Yeah.
forgot. Yeah, they come. We got trash pandas who steal our recycling. I don't know why they like egg cartons so much. They're just empty egg cartons. I wonder if they're building something.
A small empire.
Egg carton empire. Actually, yeah.
I will say this: egg cartons. You could probably sell egg cartons for a pretty penny right now to homesteading wives that are raising their chickens.
I thought you meant that are laying their own eggs.
No, that's the
wow,
view.
they can do that. Oh, I remember that Family Guy episode. Yep.
Yep.
We do actually around my house because my sister keeps chickens, and 3 of my 5 neighbors keep chickens. So yeah, we have a whole stack of egg cartons that we just sort of trade back and forth between everybody. That's sort of the thing. If you bring over a stack full if you bring over like 5 empty egg cartons, they'll fill one up and give it back to you.
Hell yeah.
It sounds like an excellent deal.
I told you you're only gonna get one.
I'm gonna make you regret it though.
It's so far away.
It's just like Spider-Man says, everybody gets one.
Yeah, just like Spider-Man says, skibbity riz.
Fuck.
I don't even know what that means. Everything.
It's funny. My sister is an advisor for a youth organization. And she said she came home from an event one weekend and she goes, "The children spoke. They normally don't speak, but this time they did. And I was confused." And I went, "What did they say?" She said, "Skibbity toilet Ohio Riz." And I was like, I have no idea what those words mean in that order. I don't know what those words mean in a proper order. Is there a proper order?
No, as far as I know, it's a mutation of random. You can put in that aspect anyway. Yes, they all have individual references attached to them, but you can order them however you want in order to convey a message. Gen Z's not that clever.
It's shockingly how words works. You put them in an order to convey an idea.
This is how we meme. This is how the meme structure originated. Jesus fucking Christ. Omega. Oh, are those buildings under construction?
Yeah, these are.
Okay, all right. I saw the outlines, and then yeah, okay. I thought all of a sudden, I thought all of a sudden something rolled through and knocked your buildings down. That would have sucked.
Nope, I did some demolition and rebuilding.
Oh shit, there was nah, whatever. There's some evolution of some meme that I was going to tell you about Zero, but I've forgotten what it is now. It doesn't matter anyway. Some dumb meme that's going to be forgotten about.
It doesn't matter.
Wait a minute, I got one for this.
Your logic is flawless.
No, then it must be.
None of this matters.
There you go.
Yep.
Wow, Doc, did you redo the soundboard? There's several new things on there that I've never heard before.
No, these are actually wicked old. Except for that, Zero asked me to put that on the board, and then you, Masami, asked me to put the Inception, the bomb. So yeah, those two I guess are like a year old. They're pretty. They're youngins.
Getting your fingers some exercise by hitting some different buttons.
It's actually my thumb, because my thumb is just right next to I've got a, if anybody out there is curious, I got a G510, which is probably the best keyboard that Logitech has ever made, and it's got 18 programmable keys on the left side of it. So when my hand is resting by my keyboard, my thumb is right by the G13 key. And that's...
So you're saying it's not actually a long distance for you to hit the button.
Well, the ones that are acceptable and whatnot are G1, and those are too high. I can't even reach the G10 key with my thumb where my hand is. I'm straining myself. Oh god. So yeah, I hope we're all gonna have a happy Thanksgiving. I don't know if anybody's got special plans.
Nothing too crazy.
Nobody's traveling, right?
Not far.
No, we're in town. I've got my D&D Wednesday night group is getting together on Wednesday night at my place, and then Thursday morning lunchtime we're going to my dad's and then her parents' house on Thursday evening, and then I have to work on Friday.
I got this head cold and it's not going away. I've had it for a week and it's not getting any better. And now my sister wants to come down for Thanksgiving with her kids. So I'm just like, yeah, sure. Bring the whole family down. I'll shake hands with them and you know, wipe my nose on your kids. Just be like, yeah, they're little germ bags anyway. They've probably got what I've got, or they've had it. They're immune to it. So yeah, I'm embracing the eliteness mentality right now, being a super spreader. Yeah, that's all it is, though. Like, I don't have a fever. I'm not coughing. I got none of that. I just got a stuffy nose. Good times. All right. Well, then we're gonna call it early, and I'm gonna go to fucking bed, because fucking shit.
Amen.
I can't even sleep that long. I wake up and the back of my throat's killing me because it's just like, it's so dry. I've got 3 humidifiers in this room. Why is it so dry?
How cold has it gotten up there, Doc?
Keeps on doing this back and forth thing. Like it was 20 degrees 4 days ago, and now it's up in the 60s. Global warming's not real.
Nope. It's a pigment of your imagination.
Which pigment is it?
Bright yellow.
Just like my mucus. Sorry, what, Omega?
That's a pretty one.
Yeah, you ever blow your nose and it makes the Kleenex look like it's been attacked by a highlighter?
Mm-hmm.
Juicy.
Only
That's
once, and
nice.
then I ended up at the doctor.
That's a nice bacterial infection.
You need to go to the doctor, sir.
No, it's actually not that bad. And the stuff I'm blowing out my nose is clear. It's not a sinus infection. If it was a sinus infection, I had one of those last year, I would have a fever right now. 'Cause that's how the infection works. Oh, look at all those water wheels, man. Look at all that poo water.
Yeah, eventually I'm going to fill this track up with water wheels, and it's lined up so that I can put the power shaft in line with them all. And it can
Shaft.
basically expand infinitely outwards down into this area, which, that's cool. I'm gonna divide this up. This is all just currently one big district, so everybody who works in all these buildings walk all the way from down here. I'm soon gonna divide this up into actually start with 2, but eventually move to 3 districts. This district is gonna be the farming district, where all of the food will be produced, and I've got like some food fermenters queued to be built here. And additionally, I'll have some other food stuff to go in later. This area over here, I'm gonna run some irrigation from this clean water river out here, and green up this space, and then basically this whole half, I'm probably gonna blast this down, this whole plateau, blast it down so this whole area is flat, and this will be my tree growing zone where I'll make all my wood. Down here, this is going to be the industrial center. And then that's kind of all I'm really needing. Eventually, up here, this big pit is going to be carved out, cleaner, and will be my main reservoir. Yeah, that's what this is looking like at the moment.
What do you use water wheels for in this game besides power?
Just power.
Just power? You don't use it to mill or anything?
Well, there are mills that need to be connected to the power buildings. There are mills that require power. So
Sure.
like I have like my lumber mills and stuff, and they need to be connected to a water wheel. These guys don't make bread, but the other faction, they have a bakery and just a grist mill. But you just connect it up to the power shafts, like all the other industrial buildings.
So everyone should think about the Roman Empire at least once a day. So here's our once a day. Roman mills, Roman production facilities, mills, whatever, were often built on hills, and you'd have water flowing down. You'd have basically a multi-tiered structure that went down that had a water wheel on each tier of it, and then you would have an aqueduct pouring water down there to make the wheels turn. And the reason that they did this was they could stack up either just grain mills or anything that they needed, moving equipment to make. Just factory workshops right next to each other, and they would stack them in sort of a modular fashion. It was kind of an ingenious design for people to be building 2,000 years ago. It makes you appreciate how smart people have been for a really long time. This is sort of the perfect, if those were game systems, which they are not. Sounds like they are not. You could emulate that in the game, which would be pretty cool. But whatever, it's fine. It's good.
I mean, you can use elevation, and
it looks like there's no point though, because you've got all these water mills like one next to the other, and it doesn't seem to be slowing the water down at all.
No,
It's just
it
like,
doesn't.
yep, just go, just do
They
it.
all have the same power output, but the water speed is determined by the amount of flow and then how narrow and deep the water is. So the game does have mechanics in it for controlling or for modifying that stuff and making it work for you. Because as you see here, to maximize the power output of these, I narrowed all this water coming in here down into a one width channel, and it's moving much faster. So I got lots of power.
Maximum power. Alright, so that about does it. Or that does it for the podcast anyway. Thank you everybody for coming along. I'll be much more high energy next week, I'm sure. I'll be so back to my usual insufferable self. Fuck Winnie the Pooh, fuck Putin, fuck Elon, fuck Linus Tech Tips, fuck Nestle, fuck Hershey, fuck Vince, and penis. See you around. Bye. Bye, penis.
Bye.
Bye.